Welcome back to Temeron's Tactics. This is AI War Fleet Command Gameplay Tutorial Part 19. In this video, we're going to formulate a plan to attack the system of Jetherfen. That's where we're looking right now. Up in the top right of the system, there's three fabricators and a controller right in a row right here. There's the turret controller for the Mark V MLRS turret, and then the fabricator for the Teleport Raider Mark V, the Micro Parasite, and the Core Protector Starship. If we capture these, then those can create those ships right here, like docks, just for that one ship. But more importantly, they allow us to build another ship type. That's 4 more ship types right there. So we absolutely want to capture Jetherfen next. What a great target. If we look at the way that everything's laid out in Jetherfen, holding down Z and moving around on the stacks of things, we can see their zone of attack or their range of their guns is what that is, okay? We can see that this has like something that has potentially a range. That's a missile guard post, okay? So that's going to cover it, okay? Over here, there's another missile guard post, okay? So there's 2 missile guard posts right here. So if I were to come into this system, nothing else is in range, okay? If I were to come into this system, I would just want to go to the right and then move right here, okay? And if I could get my fleet right there with transports, with a transport ship, okay, we can come in, go boop, boop, right there, get our fleet out there, and we could send in our human raid ships, those fast little ships that have done so well for us so far. We can just get right over to their command station, which is not shielded, and destroy it, okay? Their cannons can't go through the special shields around these orbital command stations, but this one just doesn't have one, okay? So this is lightly defended. There's only a small number of ships here. If we look at the, it's got 38 ships here. There's nothing, okay? So very light defense, almost no ships, excellent rewards. That's exactly where we're going, okay? So if we were to go to there, in order to get to that system, we have to go through Jasikro, okay? So the Jasikro gate, let's look at that. If we came from Raplu to Jetherfen, this is the path we would take. And if we hold down Z over everything around there, we can see that almost makes it. And this horrible fortress over here, which is a very nasty thing, almost makes it. We could definitely get a transport through here, and it would be easy to get them into position in the place we want to go. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to unpause it. I'll go back here. Looks like we've got some missile frigates hanging out in Yaquan. I'm going to tell them to go back home to Yazi, our home system, Bazi. Let's unlock a new the assault transport. Okay, we have a science lab at Durban, so I'll go here and hit S. And under support, right here is the assault transport. I'll unlock it for 3,000 science. All right. Going back to our home world now, if I hit B, right here is the assault transport. I can build 10 of them. We could build 20 of the normal transport, but those just aren't very good. The assault transport is much, much better. If I grab my entire fleet of military ships and just move it somewhere separate where there's no metal harvesters or anything into just empty space out here, I'll put them right there, okay? We want to take a look at exactly how many ships of each of military and how many of these special support ships we have, okay? I'm going to consider these 3 star raid ships a special ship. I'm going to put them over here for this attack, okay? You'll see what I mean in a second. Now, if I draw a box over these, I can see that's 840 ships. If I hit B and go to the support tab, here's the assault transport, and we can see in blue there it says it carries up to 200 units. 200 units, and I can have 10 of those, okay? So right here, we need 5 in order to carry 840. So let's hit B, and I'm going to build 5 assault transports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's for this group, okay? So there's assault transport group B, okay? So now we're going to load up the transports, okay? So we're going to grab all of these military ships right here by just dragging a box around all these military ships. We'll remove those transports by holding down Alt and clicking them, okay? And then I'm going to move all these ships into these transports. This one first. You see it'll just go, and then the number will go up until it's 200. As soon as it hits 200, right-click the next transport. There's 200. Right-click the next one. And we're just going to continue until all 5 of these are full. Well, close enough there. I was a little hasty with my clicking there. There we are. Okay, so those are loaded up. Now we're going to grab all of these. I'm going to hold down Control and draw a box around all these. And I'm going to put them right in there. Okay. Now, let's pause it. I'm going to grab these 6 transports, and I'm going to ask all 6 of those transports to get into a ball real tight. Just fly into the same spot there. So they're all real close together. And now I'm going to ask them to move as a group to Jetherfen. Off they go. So we'll unpause. And they'll fly through the gate. It's a little bit of a trip, but you can see how fast those transports are. They also happen to be cloaked. So if there's no tachyon beam that's hitting them, then they won't even be seen as they go along this path. All right, into enemy territory, onto Jasikro. There they are. They're going to take a little bit of fire there. Not enough to destroy them. I'm going to send my camera through, and as soon as they all spawn, I'm going to pause it. Okay, all 6 of our ships are here. So let's go ahead and grab all 6 of them. And as we recall, by holding down Z, we've got a little bit of coverage from these 2 missile turrets, but just barely. Okay, so as long as I land right about here with our transports, as long as our transports go like this and this, they're not going to get hit. So I'm going to grab the transports, give them a right-click move right here, hold down Shift, and then give them a right-click move right there. I'll unpause. Now that we're in position, I'm going to grab number 2, which is the transport that is holding our support ships, and I'm going to unload it by pressing unload. Unpause, pause. Okay, it unloads them instantly. All right, so that's going to put out our raid starships. Hold down Control to show it. Our raid starships, our engineers, our mobile space docks, which we'll repair. And so let's go ahead and of course we do not have supply here, so the mobile builders are flashing. That's why they're flashing red like that. Okay. Also in that group were the 3 human raid starships. I'm going to grab them, ask them to go and strike the enemy command station by right-clicking it, and then Shift right-click right out here so they can return to the fleet. We'll unpause. I'll grab all these ships so that can... No, that's fine. What great ships those human raid starships are. %38 on it. Okay, it's destroyed. Look behind you, the AI says. So now that that's done, now I can build a base right over here, okay? I'm going to hit B, or no, I'm going to left click on the colony ship rather, and I can build a military orbital command station right over these fabricators, okay? Bam. Let's go ahead and grab our transports. Everybody, I'm going to Control and drag a box and move them all right here. Now I'm going to unload those transports. I'm going to select the transports on this window over here. They are up here, and I'll press unload. Boom. Now we can grab the transports just 1 second later, just a half second later, and move them outside the area, out into the area out there. Okay. Let's also grab the cleanup drone and put him in FRD mode by holding V and right-clicking out there. Unpause. The engineers will go repair that, will go build that base real fast. It's going to take a couple of missiles, but those engineers, let me just select them and tell them specifically to build it. Okay, engineers specifically build that base. Even though it's going to take those missiles from that turret, you see it's going to build faster than those missiles can take it down. There it is. The moment it's built, I'm going to press B to build something, and we're going to drop a turret, a support, and a force field right on top of it, along with all of these fabricators right here. Okay, we want to protect these fabricators in this base. Let's also go ahead and build a full complement of sniper turrets out here. In order to do that, we're going to need to free up just a little bit of energy. You see how we've only got 35,000 energy? That's not quite enough to build the turrets that we want to build. So let's go down here to Alhazir. Way down here to Alhazir, and you see we actually do have a bunch of turrets here in Alhazir, and I don't think we really need these turrets at all. We can grab the sniper turrets, these needler turrets, these missile turrets, the MLRS turret, and these laser turrets, and just hit delete. I don't think we need those anymore. Okay. Alhazir is right behind Murdra, which is highly fortified. It's also behind Hasbang, where the source of all of those are friendly, Dyson ships are. So I don't think we need those turrets. So that frees up 100,000 energy for us. Let's go back to Jetherfen. It's an exciting attack. And let's go ahead and hit B and bring up the turrets, and we're going to put our full complement of the sniper turrets right over here on the edge of the gravity well over here somewhere, okay? Right here. And you can see now that we have access to the Teleport Raider Mark V ship right here, which is a fast raider able to traverse space in an instant. That sounds good. And we've also got the Micro Parasite, which reclaims enemy ships. It kills. Great. So now all of those sniper turrets are up. We've got our 9 Zool rail pods are working and whittling away at all the buildings in the system. Things are looking great. We just got 4 more ship types. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it for a moment. Let's go back to our home world. Take a look at our dock by pressing D. Teleport Raider Mark V is that fast ship. We can build 160 of those now. We'll add that to our build queue. There's the Micro Parasite, which is ultralight ship that does reclamation damage. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that in queue as well. This is an exciting attack, and it went over extremely well. We took essentially no losses at all, so well done. That's going to be the end of this video in this video tutorial series. Again, you're watching Temeron's Tactics. My name is Nuck Temeron. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the continuation of this video tutorial series.